There is evil everywhere. Unknown to most humans, the world is ruled and directed by supernatural forces beyond their comprehension. Vampires and werewolves see humans as pawns in an endless battle for control. All of this is hidden from humanity. Vampire feedings are explained as gang violence, werewolf attacks explained as animal mauling. But now a mysterious force has imbued a chosen few humans with not just the knowledge of the evil, but with the power to do something about it. These imbued have become hunters. Spencer, Deuce, Wyatt, Creed, Avenger. Avengers tear down the supernatural, one creature at a time. Samantha Alexander, Creed, Defender, protectors of the innocent and naive. Father Esteban Cortez, Creed, Judge. Judges ensure that justice is served. Cassandra Chayang, Creed, Martyr. Martyrs are willing to sacrifice themselves for the cause. Avenger, Defender, Judge, Martyr, Hunters. Those rare mortals who seek to take back the night from age-old horrors. Hunter, the Reckoning.
Hello everyone, Noctem Zero here, and today is the next segment of Game Gems. It is Thursday after all, and this one, I think it's a favorite among the gaming community, something that everybody liked. I mean, I remember a lot of people talking about this game back then. I loved it, but honestly, it's on, I remember it being on GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2, but not essentially all of them like that. Particularly this game series I loved, and I hate the cliffhanger ending on the very third one, but it's Hunter the Reckoning plus Wayward and Redeemer.
To start things off, Hunter the Reckoning is actually part of a much bigger gaming series, Vampire the Masquerade. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, I mean, it is a board game as well as part of a much bigger universe of games, pretty much the World of Darkness, as well as books and all that stuff. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption was actually my first bit of intro into the Vampire the Masquerade series. It was an RPG that I played on the PC. It was really fun. I'm kind of hoping for some kind of remaster because that game was fun. I got to the end, never beat it. Other part games and spin-offs or whatever, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Wraith the Oblivion, Kindred of the East, and Demon the Fallen. That's the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head. I do love the Vampire the Masquerade series, but I'm not talking about that one today. Not totally, anyway. But Hunter the Reckoning, to me, was just something that I found really awesome. I want to talk about the original game, but I can't right now because I've never played it. But I have played the game, so I can at least talk on that. I mean, each character in the game I thought was amazing. Samantha Alexander, the Defender, Cassandra, the Martyr, and then there's Deuce, who was pretty much the Avenger, but my personal favorite, Father Esteban Cortez. That guy, I mean, okay, I've always loved characters that can wield a sword, crossbow, and pretty much a vampire hunter. And in his first appearance, he's pretty much a badass vampire hunter. The game itself was pretty fun, although the first one I will say I did play was actually Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. Unfortunately, that's actually how I started. But the cool thing is that, I mean, it got me into what Hunter the Reckoning is now. I mean, I never did play the first one until a year after my brother and I played the hell out of Wayward. We unlocked everything, got all the secret characters. It was fun playing the game. I mean, besides Cortez, I did like playing as Joshua, the Wayward, but I just wish there was more of him in the other games. I know you can play as Joshua in Redeemer, but really he doesn't play any part in the story because he's not in it officially. It's just, you know, a new character to play as. But I did like playing as Kaylee from the original game because you save her from that. I believe, if I remember correctly, her teddy bear gets possessed by a demon and it kills her parents. And Esteban Cortez adopts her as his daughter, and she's the Redeemer basically. That's what the game's called. I'm trying to remember everything about it because it's been years since I've played these games, and I really want them to do a remaster. I mean, my brother and I, we played the hell out of Hunt of the Reckoning Wayward. I mean, the first one and the third one we did play, and we got through most of it. But, I mean, in all honesty, it was fun. It was nice. My sister played along, too. It's like whenever I couldn't, whenever my younger brother couldn't play, my sister would step in, and she liked playing as Cassandra. When we ended up getting an Xbox, though, that's when we had a real fun time because all three of us can actually play. Because that was the real limitation of Wayward, is that even though it had co-op play, you can only play as two characters as you're playing, and that's what pissed me off. I loved Hunt of the Reckoning Wayward for the fact that you could play co-op, but I hated that it was only limited to two. At least the original and Redeemer made it easier for everyone to play together. Another fun thing about the game was just the way they leveled up, the way the enemies swarm. I mean, that's probably the reason why I had so much fun playing Diablo with my wife back when we were first starting that out, was because it made me think of Hunt of the Reckoning. I picked the Demon Hunter, and with the crossbows and all, and it made me think of Esteban Cortez. The Barbarian class, all the way they have the classes are in Diablo. I mean, I know Diablo predates Hunt of the Reckoning, but it's just it reminds me more of that because really I never played Diablo 1 or 2, so when I play Diablo 3, I'm thinking Hunt of the Reckoning, and I would love for them to go back with Hunt of the Reckoning. I mean, to see these characters again now, I mean, actually, wait, I did remember we did beat 3, and spoiler alert, but I'm sad that Esteban Cortez was killed off at the end of Hunt of the Reckoning Redeemer, and they never even bothered to go past that point. I mean, I don't remember if they saved everybody or not. That's what killed me, is because I played as the character and he died, and I'm so pissed about that. I mean, I lost the judge, and I always liked using his attacks. He was always such a badass, and God, I really miss playing this game. You guys should definitely check it out. If it's on Steam, I will do my damnedest to get a good PC so I can play it again. If it's upscaled and everything. I mean, I would love that. Just to go back and to do a Let's Play on Hunt of the Reckoning, that would be awesome. But I'm really hoping that they do some kind of remaster. It's something they have to revisit. Vivendi Universal, I don't know if they're still in business, but God, Hunt of the Reckoning was amazing. I definitely recommend it to everyone. It is part of all three of the games are on my game gem list. That's what I believe are really good games. You guys, I really hope you take care. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.